One of the videos out of all the ones that were we watched this week that I thought was really cool was the elementary engineering, the machines to life skills, where the students got to design their own playground and then actually like hands-on build it. I thought that was a really neat way to like connect and bring science in a little bit, like a more like a science you don't usually typically think about, because for the longest time I really had no idea what engineering even was. Like I didn't think about it in like a way of people who like build playgrounds or build roller coasters, like that being engineering. And so I thought that was cool to start the students out on that earlier. Courtney Bryant from that video talked about how she wants there to be like all these different subjects and how they can connect to one another, and how she likes to take like reading and science and math and help the kids find connections in them. I've heard a lot of good things about charter schools, and I thought that was like a cool thing to do. And so then going off the ISTE standards for students made me think of a video we watched in one of my other education classes, because all of those standards this class upheld. And it was kind of weird, like this it was the Ron Clark Academy in Harlem. He started in Harlem and then he made one in Atlanta, and a lot of what he teaches and his philosophy for teaching is goes along with the ISTE standards, like the empowered learner, innovative designer, computational thinker, creative communicator was a huge one, that students communicate clearly and express themselves creatively. In the Ron Clark Academy, everything they do is interactive, and it's like he'll like get on the table and sing a song that'll help them with the lesson, or he'll have them make up a song, and their song actually ended up going viral. And so I kind of thought about that school and connected it to these standards. And going back to the also touching on the privacy video, I think that people, like especially younger people, it's true that they like to have that power of their own lives, and so they like to have their social media and put what they want on it. But I don't think a lot of people take privacy seriously, or they don't really know. Like I know, for example, I had some random privacy settings set on my Facebook that I didn't even know was a thing, and I had to go in and change it when Facebook like asked me to view my privacy settings. So I just think that was another important concept to learn. And one thing I did with the privacy video through YouTube was I went and read a lot of like the comments of the people that had commented on it. And I thought it was really important that someone made a comment that they're starting to become adults, and part of that process is to take their lives into their own hands. And so they try to apply a lot of that to the internet, and that can be both good and bad. But I think overall, technology that supports learning is so important, and it helps each student to kind of figure out a way that to learn best for them, because it's not a one-size-fits-all education, and it's not just the same across the board. And technology has been really helpful, especially in like special education classes where technology has allowed, or in regular education classes where technology has allowed students with disabilities to be in the classroom and interact and learn with general education peers because of technology. And so I think that it's a great thing, and the more advances, the better.